Good day, everyone. Today, we would like to bring your attention to an important social issue that affects both our countries, the problems of abandoned animals on our streets. Abandonment of pets has long been a significant problem in Korea alone. According to government statistics from 2022, approximately 130,000 pets are abandoned each year. These figures are quite alarming considering the emotional distress and physical challenges these animals face. Similarly, in Russia, the issue is quite prevalent. Although exact numbers are hard to pinpoint due to the lack of centralized tracking system, estimates suggest that there could be millions of stray animals nationwide. This is not only concerning for animal welfare, but it also poses public health risk. It's clear that this is a serious issue in both countries. However, we must remember that the problem of abandoned animal is not just a statistic. Each number represents a life, a pet that once had a home but now has to struggle for survival on the streets. In conclusion, the plight of abandoned animals in Korea and Russia is a pressing issue that demands our attention. These animals, who once were beloved pets, are now facing hardship on the streets. Both governments and individuals must act urgently to address this situation, considering not only the animal welfare, but also the potential impact on public health. What exactly should we do for solving these problems? Here's the solution we came up with.
Yes, hello. So I will continue the presentation of our project. As you already heard, our project name is Home for Paws. So we also created a logo. Here on this slide, you can see our logo. We decided to make it more colorful so people can remember us and remember our logo. So basically, what about project objectives? First of all, of course, it is the rescue of homeless animals, providing them with temporary shelter and searching for new homes for them. Second is prevention of uncontrolled reproduction of stray animals through sterilization and castration programs. And the third one is raising public awareness about the problem of stray animals and the need to protect them. So on the next slide, you can see the prototype of the design, how our temporary shelters may look. Of course, we didn't create it by ourselves, but surely in the future, if we succeed in our project, we want to hire a special designer that can design our buildings. Our mission is to rescue homeless animals, provide them with temporary shelter, and find new homes where they can receive care and love. We also strive to prevent the uncontrolled breeding of stray animals and raise public awareness of the problem of stray animals. On the next slide, you can see project functioning. First of all, the formation of a team of specialists and volunteers to search and rescue stray animals. Second is creation of temporary shelter with the necessary conditions for homeless animals. Third is implementation of medical examination, treatment, and programs of sterilization. Fourth is search for new homes for homeless animals through shelters, ads, social networks, and other channels. Also, organization of educational events and interaction with government agencies. What makes us so unique is that the main difference of our project is to make helping homeless animals a popular and fashionable trend among people of all ages. The next slide, please. So our main tool in achieving this goal is an Instagram page, which we will keep in line with global trends. For example, example, attracting popular stars, K-pop idols, actors, and presenters in Korea, or musicians, actors, and bloggers in Russia to promote animal welfare. Inviting them to our shelter, we will conduct photo shoots, which will later be posted on the internet page on Instagram. So in addition, we will attract well-known cafes and restaurants related to the theme of animals. For example, cafes where you can contact animals and cooperate with them in terms of advertising. We will also offer shoot reels showing certain pets from the shelter that we managed to save in order to help the animal find its new home as soon as possible. And here on this slide, you can see our references, so different ideas of how our Instagram can be designed. And yeah, that's it.
Thank you, Anna. Now, let me tell you about the advantages and usefulness of our project. I talk about two aspects, people and animals. First, for people, everyone can recognize the seriousness of this problem and participate in solving it, even those who are unaware of the seriousness of this problem. Furthermore, people who are willing to raise animals can decide to adopt homeless animals instead of buying new animals through this project. This will reduce the number both of new abandoned animals and of existing homeless animals. Second, for animals, they will also be able to meet good new owners and get out of a danger on the road, entering into a mentally and physically safe situation. The difference from other projects for rescuing of homeless animals is that not only experts but also all citizens realize the seriousness of this problem and try to solve it together. By notifying many people of the problem situation through SNS, we can make them build a team with an expert and solve the problem. When the current situation, activities, and the result of the project are posted on SNS, more people will be interested in and participated in this project, which will lead to faster improvement of the situation. When many people overall work to rescue of animals, the outcome would be greater than when only a few experts used to do. Then what do we need to execute the project? First, we need people who can be categorized into three main roles. The first role is specialists, who are needed for rescuing, providing medical care, and treating animals. The second role is workers, who are responsible for raising funds for the project's stable operation, planning and organizing events to raise awareness, and more. Finally, we have volunteers who assist the specialists and workers. The next things we need are suitable places to use as shelters, medical devices required for animal care, and animal food necessary for shelter operation. Additionally, we need to develop a website to support our project. The website will provide awareness materials and be utilized for sharing information on social media. Apart from raising awareness, the website will also facilitate connections between individuals interested in adopting homeless animals. We will begin with a pilot program in a small area and gradually expand the project to encompass more regions. So, what is the annual budget required for running a pilot project? We have decided to bring in 25 to 60 homeless animals to the shelter each month. As mentioned earlier, 4 elements are necessary to operate a shelter. Firstly, labor costs. We're calculating by considering the number of personnel working with veterinarians and by using an average annual salary as a reference. The next element is the cost of establishing and maintaining a location, which was estimated based on the expenses of shelter housing 25 to 60 stray dogs. Finally, the website is expected to cost $240 for creation and $240 for annual maintenance. In conclusion, assuming no donations, we estimate that it will cost at least about $70,000 per year to maintain. A homeless animal is easily forgotten if it receives no care or attention. We greatly appreciate your attention and support. Thank you for listening.